The secret to mastering English phrasal verbs. Hello, and welcome back to another exciting lesson on Grammar with Altaf. In today's video, we are going to reveal the secret to mastering English phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are used all the time by native English speakers, and if you want to sound more natural and fluent, this video is just for you.
Thank you, Annie. Yes, phrasal verbs can seem tricky at first, but with the right method, anyone can learn them easily. Today, we'll talk about what phrasal verbs are, how they work, and how to use them in everyday English. By the end of this video, you'll feel more confident and ready to use them in your conversations.
Let's begin by understanding what a phrasal verb actually is. A phrasal verb is a phrase that includes a verb and a particle, usually a preposition or an adverb, like look up, take off, or run into. These combinations often create a meaning that's different from the original verb.
Exactly. For example, look means to see something, but look up can mean to search for information, like in a dictionary or on the internet. That small word up changes the meaning completely, and this is why phrasal verbs are sometimes confusing for learners.
Now here's the secret. You need to learn phrasal verbs in context, not just as separate words. Don't memorize them like vocabulary lists. Instead, focus on how they are used in real conversations, stories, or dialogues.
Yes, and when you hear a phrasal verb in a movie, podcast, or in real life, try to repeat it with your own sentence. That's how you build a natural connection with the phrase. Repetition is powerful, especially when it's done in your own words.
Let's look at a few common phrasal verbs and see how they work. The first one is give up. It means to stop trying. For example, I gave up learning guitar because it was too hard.
Good one. Another common phrasal verb is come across. It means to find something by chance. For instance, I came across an old photo album while cleaning the attic.
Here's another. Get along with. It means to have a good relationship with someone. I get along with my coworkers very well. It's commonly used when we talk about relationships.
Let me add pick up. It can mean to lift something from the ground or to learn something quickly. He picked up Spanish in just 6 months. Notice how the meaning can be different depending on the sentence.
That's why it's important to see the whole sentence, not just the verb and particle. Also, some phrasal verbs are separable and some are not. For example, turn off the light can be turn the light off. That's separable.
Right, but others like look after are not separable. You can't say look the baby after. It doesn't work. So the second part of the secret is to know whether a phrasal verb is separable or inseparable.
One more tip. Group similar phrasal verbs together. For example, phrasal verbs with up often show increase or improvement like cheer up, speed up, or build up. That helps you remember them more easily.
Yes, and phrasal verbs with down often mean decrease or sadness, like slow down, break down, or let down. When you see the patterns, your brain learns faster.
Now, let's try using some of these in a mini dialogue to see how they sound naturally. I'll go first. Hey, Altaf. I came across a great book yesterday. You should check it out.
That's great. I've been trying to pick up a new hobby. Maybe I'll get into reading again. Thanks for the suggestion.
Sure, don't give up if the book feels slow at first. It gets better later on.
I won't. I get along with books that challenge me. They help me grow.
That was a nice little conversation filled with phrasal verbs. Notice how natural it sounds? That's because we're not forcing the phrasal verbs. We're just using them where they fit.
Exactly. And remember, you don't need to learn all the phrasal verbs in one day. Just start with 5 to 10. Use them in your daily conversations and slowly add more to your list.
One useful way is to write down a new phrasal verb every day, along with 3 different sentences using it. This way, it becomes part of your active vocabulary.
Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. English learners often hesitate, but the more you use phrasal verbs, the more natural they will feel. Practice is the key.
And watch English content regularly. Movies, series, YouTube channels like Grammar with Altaf. They all help expose you to real-life phrasal verbs.
That's the third secret. Exposure. Read, listen, speak, and write. Surround yourself with English, and phrasal verbs will become your friends, not your enemies.
So, to quickly review what we've learned today, a phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and a particle that creates a new meaning. Learn them in context, not by memorizing. Use them in your own sentences. Know the difference between separable and inseparable phrasal verbs. Group them by similar meanings. Use repetition, exposure, and practice.
That's right. And if you follow these tips, you will master phrasal verbs step by step. Don't worry if it takes time. Every small effort counts.
Thank you for watching this video on the secret to mastering English phrasal verbs. We hope it helps you in your English learning journey.
And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Grammar with Altaf. See you in the next lesson.
Bye for now and keep practicing.
Take care and stay confident.